Email templates. This is a spot where you can go in and configure the way the email looks when it comes from Echo to your seeker. If you look over here in email templates, you'll see here's a place where it just right now is blank. Probably looks very similar to how yours looks. And let's go ahead and just create a new email template. And when we do, we're presented with this editor. And this editor gives us a few options. First, we can give it a name, demo of template. We can give it a locale, and this is the language that it's in. And then lastly, we can assign it to one of our websites that's receiving this form. And so once we've done that, then we can put in something like this, and you'll see an example of what that looks like over here. You can see that we can put in, this is the body, and you'll see that we have the ability to use things like these different variables, I guess is the best way to say it. So here's these different variables that we have here. We can go in and configure this like you would actual HTML. So this is something where you could paste in some HTML content that you have as an example and do any of those sorts of things here. So you can see this is kind of what that looks like over here on this side. Now you can also link this to images or anything else that you want to make your email look like. Right now I'm just doing the most basic things just so you can see. But this is where we essentially think of this as three different sections. You may mostly just have a header or a footer, but it's possible that you want to include in that user message area the seeker's last message to make it a little easier for them to find it, or some of these other things. So that's where you can kind of see all of those kind of being filled out with these fields. Of course, it doesn't have to say email body : that's just kind of just explaining what each of those were. So we could just have just those variables as an example and show those up. So that's what that looks like. That's setting you up the header, the user message itself, and the footer. You're going to give that a title. You're going to put the locale that this is working in. That's going to come in favor for you if Echo detected it in English. It can help you when it's sending that message out to then push it out to the right people. For that, you can create another one for the same website in Spanish, and then it would send that message out if Echo detected it to be Spanish. So it's a way to kind of have one email source, various templates based on the locales that you are servicing. And then that's where you can put in which website this is associated with that it's going to go out from. And then after you create that, it's going to let you know it's created, and then you'll see that listed here. Of course, you can always go in and simply edit that and update that as needed.